Hello guys, welcome back. Of course on Julius Malema. Yes, when Julius Malema start to speak, people are shaking. Let me do like this. When Julius Malema start to speak, people are shaking. So when Julius Malema start to speak, people they are shaking, man.
The Honorable Malema.
Thank you very much, Chairperson, Mr. President. We thank the CR17 campaign for having saved us this nightmare. Because this would have...
As you can see the title, so like Julius Malema, when he speak, people they ask themselves, what is going to say now? What is going to say? Because we know Julius Malema, when he speak things that are too painful. The truth is most of the time. Julius Malema he speak the truth most of the time, and people they ask themselves, what is going to say like this time? Because every time when he speak the truth, and we can't stand for the truth. Why this man hated so much? Because of when he open his mouth, he's speaking his words is life-changing words. His words is life-changing words. Julius Malema, when he speak, man, his words though is life-changing words. That's why people say like he's going to say what Julius Malema, yo Julius Malema this, yo Julius Malema this. Remember, no one is attacked here. No one is attacked. This is an open discussion. You can come to share ideas, which is so beautiful. Because of no one is attacked, you can come here and share your opinion by commenting. It's an open discussion. MDreacts. So like when Julius Malema speak, people they always ask themselves what he's going to say like now. What is going to say like this time? You understand? People say what is going to say like now? What is going to say like this time? This is what Julius Malema built his profile by speaking the truth and making criminals uncomfortable.
Have been our State of the Nation address, and it was going to be the most boring State of the Nation address. Thank you for that. President, a more significant part of the State of the Nation address delivered here on the 7th of February 2019 lacked originality and made very dangerous...
Honorable Malema, please give me a minute. Honorable members. Honorable members. Honorable members.
Honorable members, every time they need to come and reprimand honorable members. But this thing happens when someone who's powerful stand. You know, like when you are so powerful, when you enter to the room, I don't know if you once experienced it or you never once experienced it, or when you enter to a room, people they ignore you. When you enter the room, people they ignore you. They don't even pay attention when you enter to a room. It's like there's nothing entering. But when there are those people, when they enter in the room, everyone remains quiet. Everyone looks to the person. So like, who are you? Everyone, when the person enter, they look so like, who is this person? Who is this person? When he enter in the room, the same as Julius Malema, when he start to speak, everyone remain quiet. Everyone was like, the king is here. The king deserves respect. When he enter only, just entering by himself, everyone be like, oh my God, Julius Malema is here. Julius Malema is here. Just so powerful. The people like that, when they enter, like everyone remains quiet.
Honorable Minister Zulu. Honorable Minister Zulu. No. Honorable members, can we have some order and respect in the House, please? I have called the minister to order. I do not need members helping me. Honorable Malema, please proceed.
I see you brought the A-team of old age arrangements to come and defend you here today.
So I can see you brought the team to defend you today. Because I remember there's a video where like EFF, I don't know if like you've been following EFF or just like follow EFF like now because of I'm reacting on it. Or you've been following EFF before. But just like now you are following EFF because of I react on it. That's why you get a time to come and watch what I'm saying. There was this time where like EFF they brought bodyguards. They brought bodyguards. Either they say this EFF the enemy of the progress, either they say EFF they lie to a black child. Is a different.
A clear demonstration of your hatred of young people. You have no confidence in the youth of your own party and the future of South Africa. Let us start with the dangerous proposals that you have made here, and I caution you that you will soon become the enemy of the people and workers if you go ahead with some of the proposals. The first proposal is your intention to unbundle, break down ESCOM with the aim of privatization of some components of the utility.
I say like it's clear you don't have hope in your youth under ANC. I don't understand why you say that. But like what determines the future? What will focus on the future? The youth is the future of every country or every economy or every citizen. The child is a hope, is a light to any family. And then you say like tell the president say like I can see you still like you don't have hope in the youth. The youth is the one that is preparing for the future, while the older or the elders they're enjoying the work of the youth. For example, when our parents were fighting apartheid, they were fighting apartheid for who? For you to enjoy the freedom. So that means like now as a youth, when you work so hard, that means your parents are going to relax. They're going to enjoy the benefits of your work. Same to you. When you're older, the youth are doing a beautiful job. The society is going to be safe. The impactful that come with the youth is the one that cannot be questionable. Because the youth is the future. And you say like you president, you say like you don't have evidence, you don't have confidence when it comes to the youth of this country or the youth of ANC.
You have already started the privatization of ESCOM power generation because effectively independent power producers are privatization of ESCOM. It is a fact that at the center of ESCOM's problems are the power purchase agreements which force ESCOM to buy power at an unaffordable and impractical prices through irrational business model. We know that your friends such as Trevor Manuel through Old Mutual and your relatives through Patrice Motsepe stand.
He's talking about the people who have manipulated Motsepe and one. He didn't say that you are illiterate. He referred to illiteracy. That was savage. As a white South African, I've never heard more truthful speech such this. Wow. This is why people like they're watching them say like Malema, things you're saying the truth. And you are the hope for this country. You are the one going to bring life to this country. This one, these messages, because these people they are playing part of saying something, contributing to what we are reacting on. They are saying something, they are contributing on what we are reacting on. So like anyone that goes with EFF, thumbs up. You can say I give my thumbs up. Say like everyone go with EFF because when EFF speaks, everyone pays attention. Where EFF speaks, everyone frees. Everyone, when EFF speaks, they question themselves what is going to say. Like I said, he made criminal to feel uncomfortable. So like you'll be like, if I eat the money as a leader, if I eat the money, is Julius Malema going to ask me questions? If I eat this, Julius Malema is going to be here next to my nose to say like, where is the money? What you have done? And even like to the president, say like, president, sometimes you can promise people, say like, I'm going to do things like this, things like this. If you don't do it, Malema is going to be next to your nose. Say like, you said you're going to do this. What happened? People are waiting for you. People are waiting for you. Say we're going to do this, we're going to do this. Why you are standing? What are you waiting for? That's not me.
To benefit from privatization of ESCOM. We want to tell you here that ESCOM will not be privatized and there are not retrenchment that are going to take place. If you proceed to privatize ESCOM, be rest assured that we as the economic freedom fighters will seriously confront your government and IPPCs because they represent capitalist greed and obsession with money at the expense of our people. The president...
It's like you're not going to privatize ESCOM. You are not going to. Is this what I'm saying? Like EFF is making leaders to be uncomfortable because of what they are doing. They're going to be judged on this day of speech. So like EFF is questioning their actions or their empty promises. So like you are not going to privatize ESCOM. You're not going to do that. You're not going to privatize ESCOM. And if we privatize ESCOM, it's going to lead to retrenchment based on the. So like no retrenchment is going to happen because these people put out the focus on the money. They don't care about our people. They don't care about our people as long as like they're getting money. That's where they're focused on. But if I stand here, like I said, you will never protest ESCOM. But I don't know what this thing ends because this video is 6 years back. But I don't know, like based on this debate, how it ended up.
Did not give a thorough diagnosis of the challenges that confront ESCOM, but has a remedy that will benefit his friends and family. Your diagnosis deals only with the financial aspect of the crisis, and you don't provide structural and strategic diagnosis of the asset. Mr. President, you have completely abandoned politics to impress white monopoly capital in particular, and the West and
Point of
America.
order. Honorable Malema, please take your seat. There is a point of.
It's like you run politics to impress white friends. Julius Malema said that to impress white friends. I'm the only one who had that powerful statement. Say like you're in politics just to impress your white friends. Here to Malema, man. Huh? You are in politics just to impress and the capitalism to make money out of people. You don't provide the service to them, but you can take for them. That's what you want. The only thing you want is taking from our people, but there's no job created. Let's get the people in this side and see what they say. The legs of Julius Malema is what entire continent is of Africa. Love from Sierra Leone. I wish my country had like people like Malema, his colleague, even my minority, they are fearless to let the voice to hear. Malema give all those honorable members chills. For once in a while, I hear Julius Malema debate and address the president in horrible manner and making valid points without fear and anger. Pick up the patriotic. It would have been a beneficial if my country, Nigeria, can bless with just one Julius. People in Nigeria, man, when I read these comments, all the videos I've been reacting on. People in Nigeria, like, I wish our people have having something like Julius Malema. I wish our people having something Malema. Create your own Malema. Create your own Malema. Say like, I wish like we have something like Julius Malema. Something's going to present like Julius Malema. Create your own Malema, Baba.
Pardon?
Absolutely, Chairperson. I think that it is clear that we may not allow in the joint sitting that aspersions. If there's anything that pertains to the president and the relatives,
Chairperson,
the
which
honorable
rule is
member
he rising on?
knows the
Chairperson,
principle.
which
I've raised
rule?
the principle.
Which rule?
I've
Which
raised-
rule is he rising on? Who to
Please
think you
take
are?
your seat,
Who to
honorable
think you are? You
member.
can just rise and talk. This is not.
Aibo, it's like which road you take when and can see pointing fingers like which road you take? Who are you when you think you're going to stand up and talk to my president like that? Because Julius Malema is a president and president too. But he's fighting for Julius Malema. So like which rule we are ruling on? Not ruling on which point of order? Which point of order? Who are you when you're going to rise and you're going to rise and say whatever you're saying? And you can see a face, so like don't come like that. And you can see like EFF members, you can see like the father at the corner, say like, hey, when I don't know us when. So look the father at the corner, yeah. Look, say like you don't know us when, man. When I don't know EFF. And the mother is like, oh, you can see the man say like, oh, when I are playing with fire and fun. Who you think you are standing like this and doing that like the president? As you can see the lady here. Look, the lady is like, you know, like when people those people are focused, when you talk something that does not suit them well, they will be maximizing their eyes, minimizing, not maximizing. They will be like, hey, well now you don't know us, well. You don't know us well.
At your house.
Honorable member, I did not recognize you.
We ask-
Honorable member, please. I had not recognized you. Please desist. Honorable member, get to your point of order, please.
my point is that personal aspersions may not be cast upon the honorable president. Thank you.
You saw what happened?
Honorable no, I'm ruling. Please put your hands up.
You saw like the Madam Chair. After that lady was talking, he was saying like, "Who are you?" This lady was saying like, "Who are you? You're going to stand like that and speak without getting recognition and blah blah blah." The Madam says like, "Hey, I'm ruling here. Listen, I want you to pay all attention because I'm the one in charge here, right?" This guy say like, wants to say like, "Hey, that hand, it's like shut up, man. When someone say like shut up, you are enough and you're too much. Someone tell like, hey. So like someone say like, oh god, this be plate I'm eating, so guys, if you're shaking. Someone say like hey, buzz off. They say like hey, buzz off. They say like hey, buzz off. Uri, buzz off.
Honorable members, I will look into the records. For the moment, let us allow the rules of debate to continue. I think that we will be able to deal with this in your different speeches as you debate. Please continue, Honorable Malema.
Your wrong diagnosis is extremely dangerous and not different from fake doctors who give wrong medication to patients and endangering their lives. Your approach to ESCOM is going to destroy.
So Ramaphosa approached the ESCOM Julius Malema. I don't know about this thing. This thing I knew from me. But when I was so young, playing, focus on other stuff. It's like your approach to government, to ESCOM is going to affect this country. It's going to lead to use of retrenchment. Yo, why you still with those big news? Let's put my people here in the comment section. This is so beautiful to get people ideas. Even you're watching this video and then you're not commenting, that's the problem. These are democracy. God bless Africa. Let's all agree this one. EFF is playing a big role in this country. Otherwise, this country will have been too much worse. Definitely. EFF is playing a huge role in this country. Without EFF, you are playing. You are playing. Thank you, Malema. I think I might vote for you again on coming elections. Every day when I listen to this guy, I develop much love for him. I just wish I don't lose him. Finally, you Africans are blessed. You have your own leadership, Black American. I wish we had the EFF. Wow, I'm from Ghana and I love this man, Julius Malema. The first time I ever heard Julius Malema speaking since, I'm impressed. Yes, you're telling the old ones to leave. South Africa, please do your best to get Malema president. You can help us, the whole Africa. Support from USA. This guy is international. People in USA, they say like, I wish you can have someone like Julius Malema. Hey, Putin. But Putin was not even a problem. Trump, hey, what's happening in USA? We don't know what's happening in USA, but you say like, we wish we have something like Julius Malema. Who's going to fight for his people? Because I don't like Julius Malema is not fighting for his people. He's fighting everyone in this continent.
The power utility, and as people who will be here and still active in the next 30 to 40 years, we are not going to allow you to destroy ESCOM for quick personal gains. What is more painful is that you have abandoned politics and you put profit and business in everything else you do. There is no ideological justification you can give on why you want to unbundle ESCOM, except the fact that you and your immediate stand to benefit, including your companies, because you are still an active business person who just took leave to come and irritate us here. Let us deal with ESCOM problems on.
You mentioned the valid points, man. We all know like that Ramaphosa. People will say like, oh, Ramaphosa is going to run this country so well. Ramaphosa is going to run this country because the businessmen have minds and whatever the business he have. But we still live in unemployment rate. And like people they say like Jacob Zuma like no is a bad leader. But when I put Ramaphosa, I'm telling you, when we put Ramaphosa is going to change this country. This is like was so confused people to say like something like that. So like this is going to change this country. You understand? But then it's a thing of like, in that sense, then why we still have high unemployment rate? Maybe like doing business for himself to benefit the profits. Like just man say like, we will not allow you guys to come here and benefit from our minerals, benefit from our everything. Because of in 30 years we won't be here. It's going to affect us. You can see like Julius Malema is a man who thinks for the long run. Yes, maybe like if we partnership, if we make ESCOM private, it can be beneficial for now for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Then after that, it's going to be a problem. So he focused on the advantage and disadvantage.
Honestly and openly, because an attempt to privatize it will never be accepted. And you must be rest assured, President, that if you are not going to give an assurance that you'll re-look into this ESCOM matter, we'll waste no time, we'll go to the picket lines and defend this strategic asset.
You can see the president like now is focused. It's very focused, and you can see if you're watching this video, everyone is focused. The man here, the father here is like, hey, I don't agree with you, Malema. We want to protest this thing. And the man here is so focused, listen very well. So like this man is speaking points. This man is speaking life-changing words. You can see how this man is so focused. And you can tell like so like this man is speaking life-changing words. We need people like Julius Malema in his heart, saying like things like this. Like we need someone, things like Julius Malema. You can see the man here is so focused, looking at people, so like, oh my God, where was Julius Malema being hidden? Where was Julius Malema being hidden? And you can see at the corner, yeah, next to, yeah, I want to show you. Disappear. I want to show by people. Yeah, the father, yeah. As you can see, yeah. The first like where this guest is finished to speak. These guys irritate me. You must be like this and you're speaking so like, oh, you are bored. When are you fishing? When are you finishing? When are you finishing? You can see that father is still like this, like, oh my God. Oh, here's Julius Malema. Oh, when are you finishing to talk? As you can see at the corner, that is men sitting like this. Still like, but you are making sense. You understand when you explain something to a person so they can make it to understand. And then you'll be like this. Be like, and it's like you are making sense. Him facing him. And then it's like yeah, yeah, you see like this, the head is down and so like yeah, he's speaking the truth. He'll be like he's speaking the truth, and the president is busy there. I don't know, he's taking notes or what.
Set of our people. You made an announcement here that Total has made an enormous oil and gas discovery, which you claim will be a game changer. What you didn't say is that more than 90% of the oil and gas discovery will benefit foreign companies. These people came here, colonized us, took our resources, took our gold, took our diamond, and now they come and take the
oil. This is right. You know, like Malema once said this statement. I was going to bring it. He once take this statement, and this statement goes like this. Listen very carefully. I hope you're all listening when I'm talking. Please listen very carefully, and you can react it. He said, like, we believe when people come here, foreigners invest in our country, they're creating jobs, which is the vice versa. When foreigners come, they say, like, for example, I love to do this good example about Australia, the company that came here to South Africa. I don't know, it came or they were still in consideration and whatever. An Australian company opened a mines in South Africa. They come with what? They come with capital. But this capital, they will build, they do buildings and whatever is investment, because the gold that they're going to dig is going to make them more rich, right? It happens that raw gold, so they take, they're going to go and bring back to where they're coming from. They take the gold, they go back home, at the home they create job with that gold. They hire people to clean that gold, to build whatever they want to build, same to chrome, same to resources that they'll be taken to South Africa, right? They take those things from South Africa, they're going to build it, they send to home, raw materials, they create a finished product, and they bring here with higher price. So who's creating jobs here? Because if they say they're going to employ 10,000, I don't know, 10,000, something like 10,000. But that said, how many they employ to create those, to deal with that raw material they take from this side? So who's smart here? This is a question you must ask yourself. Who's smart here? And who's benefiting? You must ask yourself that question. Then after asking yourself that question, you can come.
oil and gas under our own watch, yet we claim to have defeated colonialism. It is not correct that we should allow such things. Your minister, who was supposed to be one of the progressive ministers, Minister of Mineral Resources, has had to withdraw the MPRDA, which had progressive proposals in order to allow for Total to plunder our resources. Oil and gas can be a curse to a nation if not properly managed.
You see, like when we were listening to this part, there's a white lady at the back, the granny. The granny at the back, she's sitting like this. The lady at the back. So listen very carefully. And when Julius Malema speak, that white lady, she's doing like this. There's a granny. You say, you are speaking the truth, my child. If you see a granny while you're speaking, and then fold hands like this and pay focus while you're speaking, and then it's doing like this, it's like, come on, you are speaking the truth. I'm telling you, when you sit like this, right? For example, you are talking and granny is like this. It's like you are talking I don't know. It's like you are talking, I don't know. But when you sit there like this and you see grain as a background, do like this. It's like you touch my soul. It's an indirect communication called body language. The grain at the back, sitting like this, listen to Julius Malema and do like this. So like you are speaking the truth, my child. But if you are speaking the grain who understand the life, who've been in apartheid, after apartheid, and then you're speaking and you do like this, it's like you don't know what you're talking about. And then if you can see the grain in the background there, what Josman is saying, the grain is here. This is here. To say like this young man, Julius Malema, he's speaking the truth that can change this country, the truth that can make us a better country.
And if you continue with the indecisiveness around natural resources, the oil and gas will be a curse to our nation, like it is in many African countries. We demand that all oil and gas discoveries must be nationalized and should create sovereign wealth fund to save the resources in the same way the government of Norway did. We will not be shocked if the 10% BEE shareholder of the total consortium that made the oil and gas discovery has some.
Malema, like this guy, my guys, we have a God. As that we have a God. Whether you like it, as we have a God, whether you like it, whether you are saying what, as we have a God. Someone speaking, say like those oil, they must be nationalized. Why we take our things from outside? Why we take our things from outside? Why we take our things from outside? But we need to create a job creation. Just imagine if we take. Let me educate you, man. If you're watching this video and you never get educational video, remember, relax. I'm here to educate you. If we take our oil and then we create some other product with our oil, it creates what? Come on. When we take our oil, what can we create with oil? What can we create with oil? Come on. We create job creation. When there's job creation, what's happening? When there's a job creation, there's what? Reduce in unemployment. There's countries that need oil, especially around Europe. Africa is rich. We give our oil, they give us what? Money. The money is doing what? To fund young people, young entrepreneurs, bursaries. Easy. But when we allow people to come here to take oil and they bring to their country to create product and they bring this side, what else do you benefit? Maybe you can benefit the small amount of money, but there's no benefits like us. If we take oil and create the product and clean it, we create job reaction, we reduce unemployment rate, and then with that money, we do what? We find those one who want to be in the part of economy. This what is saying must be nationalized. Not people come this setting our goals. You see all these lots of companies in Africa that owns a mine, they're from outside. They're from outside. Just imagine. And we see someone like Julius Malema. Wow.
Some direct or indirect relationship with your companies, knowing you.
Yeah. What are you doing to president? Yo.
Oil and gas must be declared national asset to avoid finding you inside because
Chairperson.
you are a shrewd businessman. President, you should be honest.
Chairperson, I really appeal that we may not allow casting of personal reflections.
But
Unknowingly.
the truth. So like you are a good businessman, you are a sharp businessman, you can make those deals. You are good when it comes to negotiations. You are so smart, Mr. President. But the sad thing is, it does not benefit the people of this country. The smart we have, the good business we have, the ideas we have about the business, but the problem, it does not benefit the people of this country. If the person stand like, no, you can't say like that to my president. You can't say that to my president. You can't ever say that to my president. I said like, no, you just want to say like, hey, but to what are you saying, man? What are you saying?
And all this. It's unacceptable. It's unparliamentary. It may not be allowed to reign at
We're not
all.
going to be disturbed here by hairdressers here, man.
Knowing
You got this guy address. The guy them in salon there. What I go do here? It's too much, man. Julius is too much.
you.
Honorable members.
No.
Honorable members.
Order, Chairperson.
No, I have to rule on this point of order.
The procedure of this house is that
Honorable Shibambo, I did not recognize you.
But he's just standing up and talking there. You're not giving him a
Honorable Shibambo.
Yeah, man, it's fighting for the right thing. You say like, you say like. It's like a hairdresser, a barber. And you can see that this guy is focused. And Shibambo, like, his point is like, no, Mr. President. This person cannot just stand and speak without recognize him. You cannot do that, Mr. President. But it's like this person just stand and take the mic and speak his mind. And the president must, the chair lady must say like, yes, sir, yes. Julius Malema, sit down. Point of order, sir, yes, something like that. So he can go with order. But this guy, the way he loves the president, will never wait for that. He loves the president for it. That external, like, he will stand. He will stand and say like, no, Mr. President. No, Mr. President. No. I'll never allow that thing happen to my president. And Malema tells you like, you're not going to listen to hairdressers there.
Honorable Shibambo, you two were not recognized. Honorable members. Honorable members. Honorable members. Honorable Malema, please continue sitting down. I'll call you. Honorable members, a debate on the State of the Nation address is not.
Let's go to the people who contributed. It's very important to recognize everyone who shared their opinion based on what's happening in this country. And it's so very people. Thank you for, you got my vote message. It's crystal clear, Papa. When I speak, everyone pays attention. I used to say that. I used to say when Julius Malema speak, everyone listen very well. Which is so beautiful, and it shows how he respected and how people respect him and how he's well known by speaking the truth. You understand? When you speak and people they give you the respect you deserve. So it's so beautiful. And this guy said like when he speak, everyone remain quiet and he's right. When it comes to Belgium, is active than other countries. We are not going to be disrupted by hairdressers. Oh my God, this one made my day. I was so depressed, and after listening to this one, I was laughing alone. And people ask themselves, "What are you laughing?" I'm like, I'm laughing. What's happening here?
Not an easy debate. Not in the year of the elections.
But I agree with your ruling. But can we please ensure that this harassment of opposition speakers stops?
Thank you, sir. Please proceed, Honorable Malema.
Mr. President, you must never be impressed by this type of conduct. It comes from the previous arrangement, and the previous arrangements did not survive because it thought it had protection of such illiterate members.
Yo, and Malema things will say. Malema things will say. If you're weak, I'm afraid. If like you are weak emotionally, physically, just Malema will affect you. Shit. Things say like don't be afraid with this. Oh my God.
Members of Parliament who do not understand the rules of the engagement.
I don't get to pay focus. Look, the president is smiling. He's smiling. When Julius Malema speak, like just Malema is the person who makes like the topic to flow, who makes like everyone to laugh based on the president because of how you smell. It's like this man is like this father is like, oh, how he says he can sit like this. He said it's like, oh my God. You can see the father there, the one that says the headdress. So you made my day, my father. You make my day. You can see like this, like, why did I stand up? Why did I stand up? Now this guy's calling me headdress, and the father in the corner sitting like this, holding like this, like. And you can see the father is like, when Julius Malema speak, everyone they ask themselves, what is going to say? He's going to attack me. He's going to. You see the father here, because he said like, I'm not going to address my hairdressers. He's like, oh my, what did I stand?
President, you should be honest that you have never been committed.
Honorable Malema, take your seat, please. You are on a point of order, sir.
Absolutely, Honorable House Chair, on a point of personal privilege. That's the principle.
Honorable.
I definitely do not take kindly to Honorable Malema saying I'm illiterate, not by any standard,
Honorable.
not his standards.
So like the father was sitting there, was like, I showed you when I explained, there was like, this guy is thinking, so like, what did I stand up? But I said like, this guy doesn't respect me. This guy does not respect me, make jokes about me. People were laughing. People were laughing, thinking I'm a hairdresser. No, now he's calling me illiterate, something like illiterate, something like that. So like, no, I'll never stand for that. I'm going to deal with Malema. When he stand, people like, oh. He stand, he go to a mic. He say like, no, Mr. President, no, Mr. Madam Chair. I'll never allow Julius Malema to do like this. You can see even the translation like, oh, where are you going?
His personal attack, I think it's unwarranted.
Honorable member, you are out of order. Honorable members, every time you allow a debate to become personal, this is what we get to. Honorable, I cannot rule in your favor because Honorable Malema did not say you personally are illiterate. He refers to illiteracy. The last time I checked, the word illiteracy was not unparliamentary.
This I used to tell my comments, people they're watching and in the comment, and they say, the truthful, that people they feel attacked, when people speak the truth, especially in parliament. You can't be in politics and you are weak emotionally. It will never work in your favor. It will never work. If like emotionally, you have to take things very hard. You're like that. It's not going to work. It's not going to work, to be honest. Like what they will say, like, no, it will not work. Because like you can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth at all. So in that way, to be in parliament, you must able to handle what they're going to say to you. Can be the truth, can be the lie, can be a rumor. But if you take it personally, you're going to stand like the man who stand there. And the madam chair is explained. So like that's why I say like if we're going to take politics with by heart, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem with this. I'm finishing you. That's going to be a problem. Calm and get too emotional because this is the politics, this is the parliament. You understand?
So please remember, honorable members, also remember that which you are pointing at one member will point at you. And it might be very difficult when it comes back to you. Honorable Malema, please confine yourself to your speech and let us proceed.
No, you can say anything about us. We've got thick skins. President, you must be honest. You have never believed in.
But I love how the madam chair the debate because of you explained and he listened very carefully. Which is so beautiful. He listened so carefully and then when we try to make a point of order. When we try to make a point of order because of they told you they say something that does not go with or something that touch you and then you take it personal. Tell no, you don't play with your emotional things here. This is the parliament, this is the debate. You must be able to handle the truth. So when you come here with not able to handle the truth, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem.
The expropriation of land without compensation. And the report which was adopted by this democratic parliament already has said that this parliament, fifth parliament, must conclude this work. Your leadership will fail to do so because you are not convinced about the need to take back the land from colonial settlers, majority of whom are your friends and funders. Your refusal to acknowledge the existence and phenomenon of white monopoly capitalism is because you are a product of this greedy capitalist. If it was not...
It's like he's telling the truth, to be honest. Not like about president, but like you say like you are not convinced about the thing of like taking the land back. You are not confused, president. The reason said is like these are your friends. These are people you work with, are your funders. So you are not convinced. You are not convinced that the land will come back. The land will come to the right owners. Because these people do business with them. You are the product of that. He mentioned something like a product of that. I don't know why he's saying that, but he did mention this. Like you are the product of that. I don't understand why he said that, but he said it, which is like it's kind of like challenging and want to understand why he said that.
Because of the Oppenheimers, you were not going to be where you are today. You will not have founded the NUM, and you're not going to be the first general secretary of the NUM. Without changing property relations in South Africa, President, you will never be able to defeat poverty, unemployment, and inequality. Your collective cowardice and fear of white people will keep black people in permanent poverty and starvation. You have abandoned your own party just to appease whiteness. You no longer follow your party line.
I don't know what things are talking about. Like there are two hypocrisies. There are two. There are two hypercauses, hintercauses. You don't understand that language, man. Wow. This what I will say. You say like you'll never defeat unemployment rate. You'll never defeat the poverty that our people are experimenting. You'll never defeat those things. And it's questioning me because of our presidents always come and our president always come and wow. Wow. This was a beautiful session. And everything that Julius Malema was speaking about.
But that of the Oppenheimers, because things like expropriation of land are the resolutions of your own party, but every time you speak about them, you are wishy-washy. In the 2014, 2016, 2019 election manifesto of the EFF, we committed to mainstream early childhood development, and we know that the ruling party has once again taken the commitment which will see children starting school at the age of 3. In the SONA address, you said the rollout of toilets in all
This is like I said, Julius Malema is going to attack you past when you said, if you're president of this country and AFM is existing, for you to lie will be hard. Because when you lie, Julius Malema is going to take you accountability. He's going to take you responsibility. And this is what we are seeing like now. He's taking the president responsibility and accountability to say like you said this, but you are not doing anything, which is so beautiful. He said like you said this, Mr. President, but you are doing nothing about this thing. Everything that you said is not happening. Why is like that, Mr. President? Why is like that, Mr. President? Everything you said, everything is not coming to the table.
Schools will be finalized by 2030. But you want us to believe that this year you will take 3-year-olds to schools. How should parents trust the ANC with their children when you cannot abolish pit toilets? Let's build school infrastructure, abolish pit toilets, then roll out comprehensive ECD with a common curriculum. You cannot take 3-year-olds to schools which have got pit toilets. You are just sending.
I guess they need toilets, these kids or what? They don't have toilets at school. Real talk there by Honorable Julius Malema. Keep on fighting the youth. Julius Malema is the most patriotic person in Africa. Take it or leave it. South Africa should believe him. West Africa is taking so long to have this man in the right office. The team A, the old age, haha, love it. I love this guy for free. Most of us need to endure that he was used to create Julius Malema. He was straightforward person. We need people like you in Africa. May God bless you. South Africa needs more people in your Caribbean. The man who tells the truth. Africa needs people like you. Admire Malema so much. I'm Kenyan youth, admiring how such leader in our country. His speech is so priceless. I love this guy. We are not going to be disturbed by hairdressers here. 99% of the guests belong to foreign countries. Don't miss that. Yellow South African, fair South Africans. Ramaphosa came here and said game change for South Africa. Thank for Sesvi, Sabulela, AKF support. We love Tile Council Forcing. You are not going to be disturbed by the hairdresser. She doesn't catch me. I know you, God, good lie. These people, everyone say like, you Malema, you are the hope. You Malema, you are bringing life to us. You Malema, we are going to vote for you.
Them to a death squad. That move is highly not so calculated, Mr. President. If the ANC was really committed to make sure that we meet the requirements of fourth industrial revolution, like the commitment of giving people tablets, why are you not talking about giving first and affordable data? Because you are going to give the kids tablets in schools, yet data is expensive. Those tablets are
Proper, and you can see like the people are enjoying this session. I love you people. Just watch and let's perish there. Let's perish there.
going to be useless. But it will not be for the first time, because you are known to have given people taps without water. So you will not be.
It's only the first time. You are allowed to give people taps with the water. Wow.
Practicing this type of things for the first time. President, your manifesto speaks about industrialization, including industrial parks. But your manifesto does not make emphasis on this point. The EFF unleashed this and made a very elaborate and cogent plan.
I hope even you, Julius Malema, things you are saying to us, you are going to make them happen. So that people can vote, right? Because even like, if like, for less thing, guys, if like Julius Malema as a president, Ramaphosa, because it's good when it comes to communication skills and. But I think for Julius Malema it's different. Because Julius Malema has been fighting even when he was in Youth League of ANC. He was keep on fighting for people. He was keep on doing it, fighting after fighting, especially for black people. So like now I understand his situation, I understand his pain and why he pushes so hard like this to make this thing happen. I understand how so painful he pushed this thing so hard so that it can happen. I understand it very well. I understand it very well and very much.
During the manifesto launch, you came here to repeat what the EFF has said. And to show that you do not have plans, you even go to an extent of saying provinces must give you plans and identify areas which can be industrial zones. A clear plagiarism, President. But I don't.
Wow. I'm eating. So I'm eating. You can't talk when you're eating. When you're eating, you can't talk. You must hold your hand like this and talk. What a plagiarism.
I don't blame you. The EFF is a think tank of South Africa. That's why half the time you have to borrow from the EFF.
I'm just get the president, the Marit. If you can think straight, Malema for president, the man. Malema for president. If you can think and be honest to yourself. Hi, man.
EFF. There was a commitment to nationalize South African Reserve Bank. You no longer talk about it. It's an ANC decision. There is a decision to provide free education. ANC agreed to, yet children are being killed for demanding that which you said you will provide. Today, we have a memorial service of Mlungisi Madonsela, our revolutionary fighter who was killed fighting for
free education. I believe, like we all know, that young
a just
man.
cause.
I believe we all know that man who was fighting for free education. So that we can be free, because they say like, how can our parents get money to take us from school? How can our parents take us to school while they are domestic workers? Even though like today we are studying like this, and then I'm going to mention things like that. It's like there's this young man who was fighting for free education and he lost his life. And he was an EFF member, fighting for free education, fighting for black kids to go to school without paying any cent. Actually we speak, he lost his life fighting for you. You understand? This thing like that we are talking about. Yes, guys, let's listen.
Free education, may his soul rest in perfect revolutionary peace. President, you say all of these things through your own party, yet when you come and assume the status of the President of the Republic of South Africa, you abandon the party position and replace it with a position of whiteness that surrounds you. You want to sound white.
Yeah, ne? What a session. Guys, I love this session. I always enjoy the session of EFF. They're so educational, and they made someone who make it so impactful, so understanding, so challenging, and to avoid the crime that is happening in our country is Julius Malema. I don't like Julius Malema making this thing so beautiful, so eye-catchy, so motivational, which is so beautiful, man. Which is so beautiful, and we all encourage that Julius Malema is our next president, even though in 2025, because we are all listening to him. I see people are watching, and his powerful speech he's saying, the powerful speech he's talking about, that bring hope, does bring future to us.
And do things white because you don't believe in the total liberation of African children. President, we welcome your renewed energy to fight corruption.
What happened?
But let me tell you, I will never believe you until you fire Nomvula Mkonyana. Why do you postpone fighting corruption to someone else and not do it yourself? If there is a clear evidence of...
Yes, you see the speaker, the speaker. So firstly, I would like to thank you for everyone who showing up and watch this video. My name is Emily the Cat. I'm doing the most. Stay tuned. I love you so much.